Wow, incredibly juicy.
That is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
Got liquor on the table, I don't mind where the night goes, your skin on mine. I see no other people, love is blind, but that's alright though. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling, round and round. My world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. When you're playful, give it time, I'll make you.
Gaming Morning Show.
Things put on pancakes and rhyming bear intros. Austin confused about whose sister married the bros. In the UK, dooley-doo tugs on our heartstrings. Gaming Morning Show is one of our favorite things.
It's Paul. It's Paul.
Who are we kidding?
Pumpkin spice and fall. Paul.
We all know our favorite thing is the season of Paul. Pumpkin spice latte time! Besides the tasty drinks, the weather is cooler.
We get the most time where it's cooled off, but it's not always rainy. Sometimes it's rainy for part of the day, but then it dries up and it's just a nice, cool, cloudy day. I like that.
There's football on.
Man, did we have a great football weekend. Both of our teams performed to the tippy top of their tippiest top of performance, and boy, football is fun.
That's gotta be enough for all of the hosts of Gaming Morning Show, right? Right?
Okay, so when Club Penguin changed, they changed everything, they got more mainstream, and I wrote them an email. And I was like, it would be really nice if you guys could go back to the way things were, because the original Penguins, we really miss it. I speak on behalf of all of the OG Penguins, and we all are really upset. Right, you've changed, man.
You're the Lorax for Club Penguin.
I was. I speak for the Penguins.
Well, penguin begins with a P. So, happy Paul, everyone, from all of us at GMS. Broadcasting live from Redner's Rescued Cat Figurine Museum in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
When Sean Redner told his wife, Hillary, that he wanted to turn their Wisconsin home into a museum of cat figurines, she had a predictable response. We're gonna do what?
We'll do that some other time, huh? Okay then. Broadcasting live from the same places they've been since 2020. It's time for Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. So glad you could be along with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We are audio only on Twitter Spaces this morning, and by clicking the toggle in your Twitch app if you want to take us with you and just listen and hang out however you want to hang out with the show, by which means that you want to. Therefore, I don't think you need to therefore have a thing with an app and a phone and a thing. Hang out with us. It's going to be fun. I'm tired.
Are you saying people could just be in the room to hang out with us?
Recorded in front of a live studio audience. It's Gaming Morning Show. It's so great to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. If only we had a laugh track for all of my lame jokes, that'd be a big win. Could you imagine?
Be great.
Imagine all the people, am I right? John Lennon? Oh, that was
really like John.
I was gonna say that's the sound like when characters would kiss in sitcoms, they would play that sound. I like how something that's been around for forever, the soundboard, is just still so much damn fun.
It's pretty good.
Never have to get old. That's Sports.Gaming, left side of your screen. I'm Hefty Goof. We're going to go 2 hours today up until 8 a.m. Pacific time, so no final hour crew. Oh, boy. It's been a run at basketball. I have, of course, had to get the double OT game yesterday, and boy, we're just trying to hang in there voice-wise. Today is going to be the day of the tea and the honey and the trying to cushion the voice with a soft, pillowy bed of sustenance, because wow, I don't know if I'll make it through the rest of the day. We got 2 hours of this show, and I got 3 games later today, and then we have 3 games tomorrow. I'm just trying to hold on. I'm holding on by a thread there, Sean.
You can do it. We all believe in you.
With your support, I'll try my best. Shocking twist.
I don't know why they're shocked about that.
Hefty's gonna try his best? That never happens. Good morning. It's nice to see Element of One, who opens up the show in the chat.
First,
It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Saying good morning, boys. And good morning, chat. Happy Friday. Best condiment. Ooh, that is our question of the day. We'll get to in just a moment. Mel B on YouTube.
nice chat.
It's good to see you again. 2 hours today up until 8 a.m. Pacific time. Coming up in about 10 minutes from now, we'll have the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. What are the headlines you need to know on this Friday, March 10th, 2023? Also, a story of a 2-time lottery winner that credits a hairstyle for having repeat luck. That's very similar to those who credit Harry Styles for their luck.
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
How'd you win this lottery? I'd like to thank Harry Styles, actually.
Yes. Harry Styles told me to do.
Yeah, I was inspired by One Direction, and I guessed all of the numbers that they put forth in many of their songs, and they connected all the songs, and this is why I won the lottery.
I'd specifically like to thank Harry Styles' hairstyle.
Which makes sense. It's beautiful.
A fan of Hildart Duff and Harry Clarence Styles.
It's good to see you. Drivers rescue a husky spotted running loose on the Los Angeles highway. That's the story we'll tell you about next hour when we check in at this hour. We have birthdays and day in gaming history coming up at the bottom part of this particular segment, so stick around for that. It's coming up near 6:50 this morning. National Freelancers Day is today. National Pack Your Lunch Day. Festival of Life in Cracks Day. Has to do with sidewalks, if you didn't know. Festival of Life in Cracks Day. It's Harriet Tubman Day. Histotechnology Professionals Day. That one looked a lot more intimidating than it ended up actually being. International Bagpipe Day. International Day of Awesomeness. International Day of Women Judges. International Wig Day. Mario Day, as we've talked about all this week. Middle Name Pride Day. National Blueberry Popover Day. And National Drake Day, among the many days of the day.
I got slid a note under the door. I don't think this pertains to the show, but I just wanted to make sure. It says, make sure you put the Chobani in my backpack today.
This just in, breaking news. Sean has already read the headline. We go back to Sports.Gaming for more information about this breaking news story.
Turns out there's a Chobani somewhere in the world, and it's supposed to be in my son's backpack. Today.
The Chobani what, though? The Chobani what?
Well, I do have a Chobani sweet cream creamer. Do you think that's what he's talking about?
Exactly what your son wants to take to school.
I'm gonna put that in his backpack.
The urgency, Dad. The Chobani. Don't forget the Chobani.
That'll teach him to be less specific.
And as fathers, it's all about teaching lessons. Am I right?
Yep.
That'll learn them. All right, we'll try to hold on. You can also encourage us throughout the show.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
We would gladly take it this morning. Let's get to our topic of the day. It is about condiments. And me being such a proponent of such things, I don't want to take up so much of the space by answering first with what's the best condiment, because it's National Ranch Day, which I understand ranch is a very popular condiment. I just don't want to take up, like I said, all the space with the answers to what's the best condiment. Although Element of One said best condiment, have to go with Patrick Mahomes' answer, ketchup. I actually didn't know Patrick was a fan of ketchup, to be honest with you. So that's something I've already learned today.
Interesting.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes loves ketchup.
Ketchup's good. This is one of those situations where my answer really depends on what I'm eating. Because I do like ranch. I like eating pizza with ranch with French fries, especially like higher quality like steakhouse French fries with ranch. It's pretty tasty. I don't mind ketchup. I'm not a huge ketchup fan. I'll have ketchup on a hot dog, ketchup on a hamburger, but I don't typically like dunking my fries in ketchup. Ketchup's not bad. Thousand Island on a burger is pretty good. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise can be good. I don't know if I can just pick one because it's so dependent.
Will you describe Thousand Island to me?
It's saucy. Has like chopped up like pickly stuff in it.
This reminds me of that meme, the whole Instagram reels where it'd be like, do you know what it's like to be in love? Do you want me to describe it to you? I feel like I'm asking the same thing. What's Thousand Island like, Sean? Let me know. But it's the one that always looks the grossest to me because it has those chunks in it. But you said those are like pickly?
Yeah.
That's surprising because I actually really like pickles. But yeah. I've tried Thousand Island before on a Reuben, I want to say. Comes with that. I think that's like the roast beef sauerkraut. Yeah, I think that's what a Reuben is, right? It's a
so.
sandwich. And it's
Not a
served on
person.
rye.
You did not eat Thousand Island on some guy named Reuben.
No. I abstained from consuming the Thousand Island off Reuben. Also, you missed the opportunity. I said, describe a Thousand Island to me, and you could have said, it's one more than 999 islands.
Thousand Island's always interesting because so many places have decided to like, all right, that's our burger sauce, or that's our secret sauce, and everyone's like, yeah, it's just Thousand Island. We all know. You can stop pretending.
No, I invented the LASIK. Did you? No, but I put contacts in my eyes. Oh, okay. Like, it's very much one of those things. Someone else did the work, but they take credit for it. No, that's our special sauce.
That's our secret sauce. I can see the bottle of Thousand Island right there. No, it's homemade.
Grabs it off the side of the table, puts it behind their back. Let's see. Sponsored by Hunt's Ketchup. Oh, I get it. Okay, I didn't realize Mahomes had a sponsorship with Hunt's Ketchup. I'm learning all sorts of things. I thought Patrick Mahomes just liked it because when Patrick spills it on his jersey, you can't see it because the Chiefs have a color scheme that includes the color red. Holding on. Mel B says, are salad dressings condiments? I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, they are dressings, and in that regard, they're kind of in a class of their own. But, I mean, you're still adding something to something that otherwise doesn't have it, and that's kind of almost the definition of a condiment, right?
Yeah, I think so. And I think a lot of salad dressings are used as, more traditional condiments as fry dipping sauces or vegetable dipping sauces. But I think there are some salad. I think there's crossover, but I think there's some salad dressings I wouldn't consider condiments.
Okay.
Like Italian dressing. Like, you're not going to use that for anything else other than salad dressing.
Yeah, I mean, I've used Italian dressing for marinades before, but that's still not a condiment, so. Yeah, I've never been like, ooh, you know what this could use? Nice dip in some Italian dressing.
Yeah. Can I dip these fries in this balsamic vinaigrette?
Actually, I think someone might do that. I
actually think that might sound good.
It's the bread. Oh, it's the bread thing with the whole balsamic and oil. I do not like that. Which, I guess, that's kind of par for the course given my stances on condiments, but...
Right.
Like, I'd rather have butter on the bread.
No, that's delicious. Bread with oil and vinegar's one of the best things in the world.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good. Especially with a nice, freshly ground black pepper on top.
Wow.
Yeah, no. That's the best.
I don't see that one the same way. It's surprising. I mean, I don't dislike it, to be fair, but I've just never loved it. I'm like, I'd rather have butter, right? So, but I know a lot of people who are just like you. I just didn't realize how much you liked it. That's good to know.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
The key to Sean's heart. Oily bread.
Yeah, especially if it's like a high quality fresh like sourdough or something like that. Yummy.
I think a lot of times like Italian restaurants have that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll absorb that one for next time. I'd love to try it next time you go, though. I'd like to see maybe you have the right restaurant.
Yeah. Or next time we have all of the best ingredients to do it at home.
Ooh, and fresh pasta that you make. Meow. It's good to see Arturo, who's here this morning. Mom and Dad like Thousand Island, but I only like ranch dressing. That's from Mel B on YouTube. Yeah, I'll still stick with my original style.
Ranch is unnecessary.
You don't need to have ranch on everything. But I do like ranch in certain situations. Tater tots is probably my number one thing that I apply ranch to. Because you can do tater tots with barbecue sauce, because I don't like ketchup, right? So you can do that with ketchup, but or barbecue sauce, but I think actually tater tots go really well, especially with like a peppery ranch. I'll be fine with that.
Agreed.
But yeah, a lot of salad dressings. I used to like ranch decently enough. Now I opt more for like an Italian or vinaigrette, something like that. A lot of times I'll still eat salad without dressing, which I know can disturb some folks, and I'm sorry. A nice like salad and cracked pepper on a salad could go a long way.
That pepper's cracked.
Oh my gosh, I haven't been in that situation, but I wonder if I ever will again. You go to the place and they're like, "Would you like fresh cracked pepper on your pasta?" Like, yes, I would. Cracked. All right, we got the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News coming up after this game. We will also
Nice save.
get to Birthdays of Staying Gaming History coming up at 6:50 this morning. Ketchup makes my tongue itch, said Mel B. Interesting. Isn't that like a small food allergy?
Yeah, you probably have a mild allergy to something in it. Tomatoes are common for that, but if that doesn't happen when you just eat tomatoes, it's probably not the tomato.
Maybe you're allergic to the sugar that's in the ketchup.
There's a up here in the Pacific Northwest, there's the Portland Ketchup Company that makes by far the best ketchup I've ever had. And a bunch of restaurants around here, especially McMenamins, which we've talked about on the show recently, always have Portland Ketchup Company ketchup, and it's pretty tasty.
Yeah, I don't think you're alone. I had somebody come out from another state, and they stopped in, and we were hanging out, and they're like, "What is this ketchup that we had?" I think at a McMenamins, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't realize I could have ketchup that I'm like, oh, this is so good, rather than, yes, this is ketchup.
this is what ketchup is supposed to be. It turns out, actually, McMenamins makes Portland brand ketchup, and that's why you only find. I'm just kidding. It's available in the stores. Sonic has barbecue tots, says the Element of One. Sonic tots are fine, Element. I hope you ever have a chance to go to McMenamins. For some reason, they're tater tots that they probably also get from, Cisco or whatever, and they just show up in big frozen bags. Whatever they do to prepare them, they are amazing. Or it could be that it's 11 o'clock at night, one of the two.
That doesn't hurt.
No, they're pretty good in the afternoon as well. Hey, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. 6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out East, 2:25 for those watching GMS in the UK.
Gravy is a sauce. Sauces aren't dressings, and marinades are early to the party.
Yeah, Hefty Goof has a whole bunch of stances when it comes to sauces. But yeah, I'll say the best condiment, I think it might be barbecue sauce for me. So I'll think about that while you give us the news. Barbecue sauce is good. I mean, like, you make a pretty mean barbecue chicken, and I like that better than a lot of things I like with ranch. So, okay. Yeah, I'll think about it.
That'll work.
Think about it. Balsamic and bread. Learn something new about you all the time. Key to Sean's heart. Let's get the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Friday, March 10th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We saw PlayStation State of Play last month, and they showed off Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Was due out in May. People watched that State of Play, and they were like, ew, this isn't what we want from a Suicide Squad game. And they were like, how about we delay the game till later this year and try to fix it? I don't think they're going to be able to, but the game is delayed till sometime later this year. Allegedly still planned for 2023. This is from Michael McWhorter of Polygon. It was, as Michael writes in his write-up, the preview during the State of Play was tepidly received in February. Not a lot of people were super excited. It definitely had some live service trappings that appeared to be off-putting for a lot of fans of the Rocksteady games. So Rocksteady and Warner Brothers therefore have decided to delay the game for now. See, they didn't specifically say see if they can improve some of those things that people were not so happy about, but it did seem like the game was pretty on track for coming out in May. So the delay doesn't seem to be the usual. We're just fixing bugs. We're just tweaking things. It really seems to be they're trying to fix something. We'll see.
Okay. So I'm shaking my head off camera here because I'm like, why are we even doing, release dates at this point? Because it just seems like everything's getting delayed. But in this case, it may be the old modern plan of, hey, let's release something and get preliminary feedback and then see what people think. And then they're making a change based on tepid reaction.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem to be, and like I said, they haven't officially said what the reason is. We didn't get the letter on social media that's to avoid crunch and put out the best product possible. We want to have this extra time to polish some things. A lot of times at this point where it's a couple months away, a lot of times those delays come with, so we just need 4 more weeks. We just need 6 more weeks to go from being a couple months out to it's going to come out sometime later this year. No way it's that same situation. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. The game is seemingly in its final stages of development. You can't just go back and get rid of all of the live service elements and the lackluster cosmetic things they've added to a game like this in a couple months. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what they're going to use that time for.
A quick aside, I actually got formally trained in public relations. I actually have a degree in it, and it's so funny to hear you give the exact cookie cutter PR response to exactly what I'm probably supposed to know because I got educated in it. Everybody knows PR language. Oh, that's good. That's good.
So we'll keep an eye on this. I'm sure we will hear more. We'll probably get a new look at it. I wouldn't be surprised if we get more information about this near E3 in that kind of cycle of new updates. We'll get a new extended trailer for the game with a new release date. So we'll follow up on it at some point. But speaking of E3, actual segue, the E3 2023 digital showcase dates have been announced. This is from Logan Plant of IGN. E3 organizer Reed Pop has revealed some of its plans for the digital component of this year's event. We don't have a clear idea still of what developers and publishers are on board, but Digital Week is set to kick off Sunday, June 11th, and will include online showcases like the PC Gaming Show and Future Games Show. Reed Pop also says that more events and participants will be announced in the coming weeks. Xbox is also hosting a digital showcase featuring Starfield that week on June 11th. So a lot so far for that kind of first half of June E3 timeline, which is exciting. June's my favorite holiday.
I, at this point, just feel like E3 is one of those things you just kind of wait until June actually rolls around. You just see what happens because you never know quite what it's going to look like or what it's going to be. Even that tweet said exactly that. Also, sidebar, Reed Pop. Let's go. That's a good name for an organization. Reed Pop. Reed Pop.
I like it. What I'm happy about is that even though E3 is getting less and less exciting just in itself, the timeline is still spot on. Microsoft's like, yeah, we're not doing E3. Oh, by the way, the same day E3 Digital Week starts, we have a big showcase showing off our huge game that's coming out in September.
But we're not.
So
we're not associated with E3 though. Just make that
not
clear.
E3. So at least the June excitement is still going to be there, even if it's not as directed at E3 as it used to be.
E3 week, but we're not associated with it. Just to make that clear.
Microsoft should just name all of their June events E4. In our last, speaking of 4, segue.
No, you almost had it. It was almost a flawless one.
Resident Evil 4 demo is available today, which is exciting. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. The Resident Evil 4 fans are really excited to play the upcoming remake later this month. And if you just can't wait any longer, you can hop on now and enjoy a playable demo which should be available as we speak. The demo unfolds within the game's first chapter, with Leon making his initial trip into the village. The demo has no time limit and is available on all platforms the game is coming to, which should include both PlayStation consoles, Xbox Series X/S, PC, via Steam. The game itself launches on March 24th, and so you got some time to enjoy that demo.
Speaking of RE4, you had it. Hey, a lot of people excited about this game. I would be interested in watching someone else play some RE4. Resident Evil was really fun, albeit spooky back when I was younger. Now it's just dead spooky. So hopefully, I can't remember where Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is probably truer to the original game than some of the ones you made me play, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, because it's the remake of RE4, which was the last before Resident Evil got more adventure-y.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
And I haven't played any of the remakes, just purely because of a time thing. I haven't had time to pick them up. But I do like free demos, so maybe I'll play the demo. And maybe it'll catch me. You never know. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like Before Your Eyes, out on PlayStation 5, Bleak Faith Forsaken, out on PC, DC's Justice League Cosmic Chaos, out on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, Switch and PC, Mato Anomalies, out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch and PC, Project Nightlight, out on PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game-focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Big Ambitions, out on PC.
How are the ambitions?
Oh, they're big.
Gotcha.
Those are some big ambitions.
Is this the follow-up to medium-sized ambitions?
Mm-hmm, which was a sequel to Tiny Ambitions.
Loved Tiny Ambitions. Hey, it's the one that started it all, am I right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, actually, there was a prequel to No Ambitions.
We started with nothing. Now we're here. Congratulations to Big Ambitions is our name of the morning. Could become name of the month. If it does, you'll have a chance to win it with our next Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you already had a chance to win Pizza Tycoon Brackets 2023. That was our latest giveaway when it came to the exclusive Name of the Month giveaway for Patreon subs. You can find out more about our Patreon subscriptions and get some of the emotes that Dungeon Meowster KJ is showing off right now by going to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Thank you, Sean, for today's news.
You bet.
Correction. Sean's gaming knowledge actually originates from his pancreas, not his kidneys.
Yeah. Although the kidneys are still in good shape, correct?
Yeah, the kidneys are still good.
That's good. Yeah, I was worried about that. Speaking of hellos, Dungeon Master KJ and Lady K.
Nice chat.
It's good to see you. Said the E4 is actually a channel. Could you imagine if E3 was airing on E4?
I'd allow it.
I don't know what E2 is, nor E1, but if you get them all, you sunk my battleship.
E2, E1 was a Star Wars droid.
My E1, E2 impression. It's pretty good. We're a little loopy. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Continue helping us go.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
Trying to keep the voice in check. Had a double overtime game last night. We'll have sports coming up at 7:50 this morning, but we're going to be on for 2 hours up until 8 a.m. Pacific time today, so our proactive apologies for not having a final hour crew, but we'll be back full force on Monday as well. Those who will be here for all 3 hours, whether we're here or not, are behind Sean's blind in the back of the studio. They're just waiting and minding their mind. Bear and Eagle the Mathematical wait to say hi. We'll see what happens as the curtain flies by. I actually was excited. I got that one. It's one of those first half, second half type ones. Eagle, the Mathematical. What's E1 plus E2?
I think it's E3.
Sounds right. Checks out. That's why he's Eagle and Mathematical. I wouldn't have been able to solve that.
Nice work.
Today is also National Dry Shampoo Day, National Landline Telephone Day, National Peel Day, National Preschoolers Day, National Sending Day. We should play a battle royale, and I'll just go and send it. National Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, Paper Money Day. Now that is kind of startling to know that we have to have a day to remember paper money. It's been a while. Salvation Army Day and Skirt Day. In addition to our topic of the day, chat, we're asking you, what is your favorite condiment? Because today is National Ranch Day. We'll have some fun facts about ranch coming up in just a little bit on this morning radio show that plays games. Thank you for being here. Sean and Hefty, let's tell you the story that we're tracking at this hour.
You can news if you wanna.
It's 6:38. It's a good one. This one comes to us courtesy of Ben Hooper of UPI. We actually had really good stories yesterday with the ice falling through elk, and then the friendly tiger cub that is definitely not going to eat that rescue dog. Today's stories are a little bit lighter. This one has to do with a person who won the lottery in Maryland. By the way, a lot of these Ben Hooper stories that I see, I feel like a lot of the lottery winners hail from Maryland. So
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
That has come up
quite a bit. So maybe we need to go play the lottery in Maryland.
Maybe.
Anyway, this is a two-time winner of the lottery out of Maryland, Ben writes. Followed up a $100,000 prize in 2015 with a $50,000 prize this week, credited his hairstyle for his repeat luck. The 31-year-old said that told lottery officials that he bought a gold X50 scratch-off ticket from a 7-Eleven and ended up being shocked that he won $50,000. Quote, when you hit it, you're in disbelief. You want to make sure you're not looking at it wrong. And he had previously won $100,000 from a Ravens scratch-off ticket back in 2015. Said he cut his long hair shortly after his first win and had grown back out in time for his latest prize. Quote, I'm going to stick with long hair. When I play scratch-offs, the player whose previous jackpot went toward buying a house said his latest one will go toward another major life event. It is going toward paying for my wedding. Wow.
Wow. Man, this guy only does big things in his life when he wins the lottery.
Or every time he does something big in his life, he wins the lottery. Either way, that's a good formula. Keep it up, William Daniels Jr. That's the name of the person who won.
Wow.
His friends call him Bill Daniels Jr. I don't know how we're going to pay for this wedding. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. Are you going to 7-Eleven for a Slurpee? No.
I'm going to pay for my wedding.
Yeah. It's a good formula. I need to have a major surgery to fix a problem. William, can you please go to the 7-Eleven for me? No, my hair is short. I'm so sorry. Next time, I promise. Next time? I'm only going to have the surgery once.
You have 2 kidneys.
$150,000 though off a hairstyle. Not too bad.
It's not bad at all.
All right, we're asking you your favorite condiment. Ranch is the day of the day. KJ says, I mean, ranch is top notch, but hot sauce is numero uno.
What are your thoughts on hot sauce?
You know, I just haven't found the right one for me yet. You know what I mean? There's not a mild enough hot sauce for me yet.
I need it less hot and less saucy, please.
But if you can get me one with those two qualities, I'm on board.
Actually, less hot, less saucy. You're just describing pepper, which I think you enjoy.
I love pepper.
So yeah, we're pretty. Well, you did it.
We've invented a non-saucy, non-hot hot sauce called cracked. Oh my gosh, we should make GMS cracked pepper. The joke you brought up a couple of minutes ago is actually really a good idea. Ryan's mildest hot sauce is ketchup. Nope, it's mild. You're right about that, KJ, but it's too saucy. I need something a little less saucy. By the way, in the world of fun words to say, saucy's pretty good.
Saucy is good.
My funniest word is doily, but saucy's a pretty fun word to say as well. Mel B says, I have dress, I just wear them to church. Rest of the time it's shorts or pants. Oh yeah, today is skirt day. Skirt. Deep dive into the days of the day from Mel B. He says, peel day is not what I thought it would be. Yeah, isn't it something to do with like peeling your skin? Or is it about fruit peels?
No idea.
I can't remember. I saw it at a glance earlier as I was preparing for the show and our 10 of minutes preparation. No, I thought you had that.
I did. They got in the way.
Today, KJ shall wear a skirt, so audience divided on skirt wearing today. I'm planning to wear pants today. Yeah, peel day is about chemical peels on your skin. Thought it was about peeling fruit. I mean, it'd be nice if you could put a nice orange peel on your skin today. A way to put that up and over.
Mm-hmm.
Hard-fought game so far. 30 seconds left. Will it go to double overtime, just like my basketball game last night? Although I will admit, I'm getting a pretty good draw. I've done 6 games so far. I've had a buzzer beater to win at the end of regulation and a double overtime game. So I have not had any boring contests yet. Oh, that was way too far.
Oh, I
Someone
had
has
it.
made it work.
He got up there.
That might work again. What
Man.
solid defense by the orange team. One of the orange team players though gets it. This is Rocket League. Nice job. Orange peels would be a lot less painful than chemical peels, says KJ. Yeah, sorry, I didn't think you were going to get to that, so I backed off. That's too bad. Yeah, you said a perfect center, and I just had backed off. I didn't think he'd get to it, and I was worried they would go on a breakaway. My fault. Sean had a 351-point game. I was just shy over 100 points. So if you're doing exclamation point bingo, get wrecked. You can't mark that spot. Suckers.
Ooh.
It was a fun game, though. Congratulations to Team... I don't remember what team. Team Orange? I don't know. Which one were we on?
Blue?
Team Orange, Blue. One of the two. Who knows? Let's see. I shall wear a skirt today. Read that one. It went out on me. I didn't hear you. Said Mel B. It's all right. No worries. Thank you for being here. Today it is 6:46 West Coast time. Now it's 9:47 out east. That was a fast Rocket League game. 2:47 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. All right. I have some bonus facts about ranch, by the way, from nationaltoday.com. According to them, on National Ranch Day, you should put ranch on everything. We mean it. Everything. Because honestly, what dish isn't made better by ranch? Fries? Absolutely. Sandwiches? You bet. Ice cream? Okay. Maybe. Maybe not on ice cream. That's where they draw the line. Don't do it.
Ice cream is frozen sauce,
For today-
so Ryan probably dislikes it.
That's true. For today only, calories don't count. And the only law of the land is ranch. Round up some friends for a ranch taste test to determine the superior ranch. The Highlander of ranch. Try your hand at some new ranch inclusive recipes, or just use the iconic hashtag ranch everything. Did you know about the iconic ranch hashtag?
Can't say I did.
For some high quality food-spo, and a history of man's perfect food, read on. Foodspo? FOOD-SPO.
Who wrote this?
I don't know, but it's pretty good so far. Hidden Valley claims to have created the first ranch back in 1954 on its Dude Ranch in the mountains outside of Santa Barbara. Pretty idyllic for the birth of the one true dressing. Legend has it that plumber turned cowboy Hidden Valley rancher Steve Henson first established the ranch and cooked for his guests, covering his meals with a tantalizing mix of buttermilk and herbs. Steve began to package his dressing and send it off with guests, but the demand became unmanageable. Eventually, ranch hit southwestern supermarkets and then traversed the nation, forcing the production of the heavenly liquid to be moved to a larger facility in Sparks, Nevada. Gone were the days of the home-style seasoning packets handed out to friends and neighbors to be mixed with buttermilk and mayo.
Wow. Poetic.
Sit right down and I'll tell you a tale about a man with ranch.
You know, we're getting a movie explaining the origins of Tetris. Maybe we need a movie explaining the origins of ranch.
Oh my gosh, I need to pull down an epic soundtrack, right? One of those like movie trailer soundtracks, and then we could do that. I could next hour. How about I read that again, but I'll do it over that kind of soundtrack.
Perfect.
All right. This is my hefty goof movie voice audition. Since my voice is kind of in a rough standing, it's a little bit deeper, so I'll try to use it to my advantage and give you a movie trailer voice.
Nice. Maybe I probably on Steam Deck probably even have a like a movie soundtrack.
Ooh, that'd be good. Something with like a low rumble, some horns.
Yeah, I'll find something.
It's 6:50 now. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday today, please let us know, because we, at Gaming Morning Show, the two of us here, Sean and Hefty, would really like to celebrate with you. Nice restraint. Nice restraint. Today there are some audience birthdays today and tomorrow, to be specific. We'll start with the one and only Jordy Jasper, who has a birthday today. Reading on Twitter, I believe Jordy's kind of moving away from being on the air, but Jordy is very good at it. And so if Jordy was for some reason come back to the internet sphere and entertain you, I can tell you Jordy is one of the best at it. But nonetheless, regardless, Jordy Jasper is celebrating a birthday today and is always welcome to be part of the Gaming Morning Show audience. You, Jordy Jasper, potatoes and all, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. Tomorrow.
What's great is what I'm pretty sure happened in your brain is you started to say today, and you're like, no, it's tomorrow. I need to change and say tomorrow instead of today, but they start the same.
Did I just invent a word?
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's MZ Noodle's birthday. By the way, on the rundown, I put Sunday. I know it's tomorrow. I didn't even look on Sunday. Hey, we should just do 2 hours today. What do you think?
I think that's a good call.
Okay, cool. Might take a nap. Tomorrow, it's MZ Noodle's birthday. MZ, I don't know if MZ streams anymore, but I met MZ playing Apex Legends. It's been in our show audience a handful of times. So to you, MZ Noodle, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot, toot.
To tomorrow. That sounds like the Cheers part from Hamilton. You know, let's cheer to tonight. What's the line?
To the bride.
Yeah, but
The groom.
it's something about it starts tonight.
To
or
the
something.
revolution.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It starts tonight. That's right.
To tonight. To
Oh.
tonight.
To tomorrow tonight. Oh no, I'm thinking of The Greatest Showman. It starts
Maybe.
tonight. Whatever. Let's do birthdays, shall we? Hold on, it's going to be a wild ride, chat. Today, celebrity birthdays wise actor Chuck Norris turns 83.
Nice. His fun fact, he faced off against Bruce Lee in the film Way of the Dragon.
Rumor has it that Chuck Norris doesn't have a birthday. Birthdays have Chuck Norris.
That's true.
I read that in a book somewhere. Chuck Norris is 83 today. Sharon Stone, the actress, turned 65 today.
Sharon's originally from Meadville, Pennsylvania.
Meadville Pa. Know what they make there?
Midwest emo.
Probably. In reality, they make whatever you need.
I need you to stop.
Today, actress Jasmine Guy turned 61.
Her father was a college professor.
Her father's father was a college professor. Her father's father's father. If you have the fun fact is not about the birthday celebrator, you can check that off your bingo card. Today's singer Edie Brickell has a birthday, 57 years old.
She celebrated her 30th wedding anniversary with singer Paul Simon.
Now that is a fun... okay.
It's a good fun fact.
I mean, I think it's a fun fact that I didn't know. Maybe somebody who knew that, they were already married, that would be like, that's stupid. But I didn't know.
I didn't know they were married, and
Yeah.
30 years is great.
That's
awesome.
Especially for a celebrity marriage. So, unfortunately, Edie sometimes gets a little jealous of Paul's bandmate.
Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel.
Except actually, that's Garfunkel. That's who. It's not Paul Simon. In fact, it's the opposite of Paul Simon. Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Actor John Hamm is 52 today.
His middle name is Daniel.
John D. Hamm. Damn. Singer Robin Thicke turns 46.
He appeared as a celebrity contestant on Lego Masters.
Spoiler. No, actually, it's my fault. I haven't finished Lego Masters. I actually did like that one. I think I liked it more than Masked Singer. But yeah, we still have like half the episode of the most recent Lego Masters to watch.
I watched one episode of Lego Masters.
Not a
I
fan.
didn't dislike it and just never once turned it on again. I think I watched that one episode. I think it was even at your house when it was brand new. And I was like, oh, this is good. I should watch this with the kids or forget about it forever. I did the second one.
Chose the latter. Today, we've been waiting all day for a 40th birthday. It's singer Carrie Underwood, 40.
Carrie once appeared in an episode of How I Met Your Mother as one of the women Ted dated.
Spoiler, not the mom.
Not the mother.
Yeah. You can check that off your bingo card too. Actress Olivia Wilde turns 39 today.
She's one of the actresses responsible for bringing Gozer to life in Ghostbusters Afterlife.
I've never seen it.
I haven't. I watched it on a plane though, and I don't remember.
Was like Olivia Wilde playing herself?
No.
And then is responsible for bringing Gozer back?
I don't. I'm gonna have to take another flight to London and watch it again.
Spoiler tease.
Can't be a spoiler, Bob. We didn't spoil anything. We don't even remember it. Today, actress Emily Osment turns 31.
Her father is an actor and producer.
Okay. Her father's father was an actor. Father's father. A couple other birthdays today. Bad Bunny, Chad Wild Clay, Def Noodles, and Kiki Wyatt all have birthdays today. Any other birthdays catch your attention?
No, I don't think so.
Ooh. Rapper producer Timbaland turns 51. Timbaland had a decade. And probably still does, but maybe we hear less about Timbaland. But, man, was producing everybody probably back in the 2000s.
Wow, yeah.
My favorite story, you know that Bringin' Sexy Back song from Justin Timberlake?
Mm-hmm.
He told this story on some radio interview. He said that whole thing when he goes, I'm bringing sexy back, and then Timberlake goes, yeah? that was not written. It was Timberland genuinely reacting to that line he just riffed, and Timberland was like, yeah! But that's how it came out, and that made the song.
That's awesome.
Yes. That's a great story.
Just for you, you have the full list open, right?
Yeah.
You see someone that is a singer in Red.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in Red, and I didn't know he was so young.
Singer in Red. Thomas Middleditch, the lead actor from Silicon Valley, is below the fold 41.
I mean, they had a lot above the fold, though.
That's true.
He's probably next up.
Thomas Middleditch was like, damn it, why was I born on March 10th? Also, shout out to Superphonic,
The Seattle Superphonics.
who's basically Thomas Middleditch's doppelganger. So.
It's true.
Jim Valvano, the former coach and TV analyst, if you're in the sports world, died of cancer, but had a very epic speech the year that he died during the ESPYs. And so there's a Valvano Foundation, the V Foundation for cancer research. That's a big deal in the sports world. So worth mentioning Jim, because not only a decent enough basketball coach, but turned out to be an incredibly good human. So, right.
There's actress Aloma Wright is 73. She's from Scrubs. She played Laverne, the nurse.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
Yeah, all right. There's a whole bunch of birthdays on March 10th. All right. There you go. That is our birthdays, this day in gaming history, Sean. We start this particular list with a chance to play Lawsuit or Not a Lawsuit. 1994, Sean. 1994.
Not a lawsuit.
Not a lawsuit, huh? You say not a lawsuit, Sean. Your answer is locked in when Bob plays the didgeridoo. Good. Bob played the didgeridoo. 3DO announces that Gold Star and Samsung Electronics have been licensed to manufacture 3DO interactive multiplayer video game machines.
Correct.
It was not a lawsuit, but Sean would go back to 1994. Lawsuit or not a lawsuit?
Hearing that news, no one else would have filed a lawsuit on that day.
It's usually one lawsuit per day, and we haven't even had one yet, though. So 1994, you say not a lawsuit? Sega releases the Mega Jet video game system in Japan. The 16-bit system includes 4 titles, can accept plug-in cartridges, must hook to TV, and uses 6 buttons.
Correct.
Were there video game systems back in 94 that didn't hook to the TV?
Maybe this one had an actual hook you had to hook on the TV.
I'm just imagining what it would be like to play it. I'm having a lot of fun right now.
Must hook to TV.
In the year 2000, 2000.
In the year 2000.
To tomorrow, at the Game Developers Conference in San Jose, California, Bill Gates announces plans for Microsoft's Xbox video game system. For what it's worth, in this copy, X-capital box. So maybe they changed the way they spelled it at some point.
That could be.
Because we were highlighting that some other day when it was X-box. So
still looks weird.
It does, yeah. The system will feature a 600 plus megahertz custom Intel Pentium 3 processor, 8 gigabyte hard drive, 64 megabit RAM, DVD movie playback, special NVIDIA graphics processor, 64 channel, 3D audio, and high speed internet connectivity.
Nice. I like high speed connectivity.
All right, hold on a second. All right, let's see. We have 2003 THQ releases the Red Faction 2 video game for the GameCube in the US. Price is $49.99.
Nice. It's a good price.
2005 Game Developers Conference, Nintendo president shows off footage of a new Legend of Zelda game for the GameCube and gives some details of Nintendo's next generation console, Codename Revolution. The system will use free wireless play, touchscreen controllers, and play GameCube games. The system will include a DVD player and a virtual console to play all prior Nintendo console games. The core processor is supplied by IBM, codenamed Broadway. The graphics chipset is supplied by ATI, codenamed Hollywood. Iwata also demonstrates Nintendogs and Electroplankton for the Nintendo DS.
Wow. Electroplankton.
There's a lot.
Whatever happened to that?
It's my favorite dance, electroplankton.
The Nintendogs live under Scotchek's bed.
2008, Microsoft reduces the price of the Xbox in Europe. In 2008 as well, Square Enix puts out Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Ring of Fates for Nintendo DS. The Chronic what? Final Fantasy. 2009, Sega releases Mad World for Nintendo Wii, and in 2010, Sony unveils the Move motion-controlled video game controller for the PlayStation 3. The system is used with the iGaming webcam. It's watching you everywhere.
Alexa, cancel.
You had a Move, didn't you?
I had. So my dad got the Move controllers and camera, and then I stole his Move controllers when I got a PlayStation VR.
Ah, gotcha. All right, there you go. That's your This Day in Gaming History birthdays as well. We do it every single show in the 6 o'clock hour at 6:50. Coming up next hour, we'll give you a list of the day and sports. Just a 2-hour show today. We normally go 3 up until 9 a.m. Pacific time. Big thanks to Eric for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it very much. The list of the day is going to be a good one. Top 10 best condiments. It is National Ranch Day. So we're asking you the question, what is your favorite condiment? You can let us know in the chat, and if you have it on your bingo card, you can also check mark that spot as well. Austin Attack 12 is here. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by on this Friday.
Nice chat.
Tomorrow, Austin Attack 12, starting at 7 a.m. Pacific time. A big stream to celebrate Austin's birthday. Also help raise more funds. They've already raised over $400 on Austin Attack 12's channel for Trans Lifeline. Check it out. Austin Attack 12 on Twitch starting at 7 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. All right, Sean and Hefty coming back with the second hour, our final hour for the day. So we'll see you in just a moment on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Most people are celebrating like, woohoo, having peanut butter today. Sean's like, it's gonna be the same, where it's like, ooh, we're gonna put extra ketchup on the hot dog today. Woo! Although I've heard rumors that hot dogs, putting ketchup on hot dogs is actually not necessarily like commonly acceptable. Like mustard.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
it's
a hot dog, right?
Yeah, I think mustard's the more traditional.
Okay. It's also National Pig Day, Self-Injury Awareness Day, but today is the day that we get a chance to talk about National Pancake Day. Today is National Pancake Day. It's finally happened.
Put it on a pancake.
Bob? Bobbert?
Is Bob with you as well?
And also with you.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being along with us for the ride. It is the Tuesday edition of the show. That is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. Thanks for being here. Sports Gaming Hefty Goof on the Tuesday show. It has been a wild ride so far.
Sometimes things surprise you. Like sometimes you open up a show and what's inside is complete surprise. Sometimes you pull on a cracker and you get a. Chris, I still don't know what's inside of them. I'm so confused.
Nah, no one knows. No one knows. We'll try to play clip of the day, and that'll give you some context. So what you're saying basically is Gaming Morning Show, the Kinder Egg of morning radio shows.
Yep.
What is the plot for Name of the Wind? Name of the Wind. Top of the moron.
Good moron.
To Gabe Pride. Good moron to you, Gabe. Thank you for being here for Gaming Morning Show. Today is Read Across America Day, so we were asking you, what is your favorite book? What is your favorite book? Keith Anthony said more of a movie person than a book person. Also said I would definitely not like to speak to my middle or high school teachers on how I performed. They'll look at me in disgust and roll their eyes back. Fair. Fair. We also have a Brandon Sanderson mention. Man, I don't know who this Brandon Sanderson person is. Well, I do. Brandon sounds like an author. But everybody talks about Brandon Sanderson.
He's the brother to the Sanderson sisters.
Oh, Winifred, Mary, and Brandon. The Sanderson family. A book, so a story that has good messaging. And in that same book, there's a story called Too Many Daves, which cracks me up. It's like a one-page story. And it just makes me laugh so much. So, yeah, the writing of Dr. Seuss. There was a friend of mine who was like a huge Dr. Seuss fan. The places you will go, right? That kind of stuff. So, yeah. Happy birthday to Dr. Seuss. So Bob didn't lie.
I still think he messed up. We should
Say-
probably still end his contract.
With life. KJ says, save Bob from Mordor. Or it's Crystal, I think. Crystal Pepsi.
You could see the microchips inside of the Pepsi.
Oof. That's why they keep tracking me. Speaking of being able to see through things, there's a window in the far. A window to which I say, yar. Open up. Let's see right through. Bear, 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 bear. We summon you. It's a good looking right hand there.
It's pretty good.
I think Bear Bear is excited for... Oh, whoa. Never mind. Bear Bear shift the room.
No, I just moved the camera a little bit.
Bear Bear's a wizard.
Mikhail Camps Orteza. So you can check that out. Go play it for free on PC and Mac. And report back. And out today, we had some highlights, such as Martha is Dead, out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. Never Alone, out on Switch. Amazing Machines, out on Switch. But for name of the morning this morning is Who is Zombie, out on Switch.
Who is Zombie reminds me of the opening scene from Wreck-It Ralph, where zombies trying to get in on the conversation about just because I'm a bad guy does not mean I'm a bad guy, or whatever that is. A fun fact, by the way, Billie Eilish thought up the song Bad Guy based on the opening scene to Wreck-It Ralph.
Duh.
Take Gaming Morning Show with you on Twitter Spaces. Find us at Watch GMS on Twitter and listen while scrolling your feed. Or try audio only on Twitch. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer! Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. It's March 10th, 2023. Thank you so much for being here. Friday is the day of the week. It is. I am Hefty Goof. That is Sports.Gaming. Final hour crew, I guess, is right now, because we're only doing 2 hours today. I am holding on.
Home stretch.
Would rather be here with you than not do a show. I'll be completely honest with you, but I tried to squeeze in enough of the stuff that I had to do to get out on time yesterday, and it was way too close to call, so I figured I'd be fair also to the basketball tournament by making sure I gave myself extra time to get up there instead of maybe getting into traffic. So, but yeah, up in Portland, calling basketball today and tomorrow. Again, it's a 4-day tournament. Sports.gaming, any fun weekend plans on tap?
Nothing big. Some band stuff going on tomorrow, but other than that, laying pretty low.
Yeah, that sounds delightful. Any F1 this weekend?
No, we got week off. They're every other week for this first stretch of the season.
It's a lot of like months. Like it feels like it's more every other week than it was last year.
Yeah, and we'll get into a stretch of a few in a row, and then of course we'll have our 3-week-long summer break. But yeah, some more consistency in terms of 1 week on, 1 week off through the season than we've had.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
So let's say hi to the Final Hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Dungeon Master KJ, Austin Attack 12, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Mel B on YouTube, Earthling Gaming, to whom I don't believe I even ever said hello to. So nice chat to you, Earthling.
Nice chat.
So thank you for being here. Said Happy National Ranch Day, people. The best condiment is either adobo or cubito de pollo.
Nice.
I don't know what that last one is.
Sounds spicy, but delicious.
Adobo combination of spices. Cubitos de pollo is little chicken-flavored cubes. Okay, all right, got you there. Lady K, Element of One have been here as well throughout the course of the morning, whether you're listening, lurking, or engaging. Thank you for being here, and we are designed to be, taken in as the audience in whichever way you feel that is fit.
Take us in.
Take us in to tomorrow. To tomorrow.
To
tomorrow. Tomorrow, speaking of which, KJ says, is the first quilt block of the month class at the local quilt shop, which just moved and opened into a bigger new location. I work at it on Saturdays as an interpreter. That's awesome. Have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find an epic movie sound?
Sure did. Got your script up?
Oh, we can do it in a little bit. We don't have to do it now. I'm just trying to make sure we have it.
All right, I'm out after your list of the day.
Oh crap! That's when we were gonna do it. All right, we have a couple minutes here. Here we go.
All right.
This is the epic movie trailer for National Ranch Day. For National Ranch Day, on March 10th, you should put ranch on everything. We mean it. Everything. Because honestly, what dish isn't made better by ranch? Fries. Absolutely. Sandwiches. You bet. Ice cream? Okay, maybe. For today only, calories don't count, and the only law of the land is ranch. Round up some friends for a ranch taste test to determine the superior ranch. Try your hand at some new ranch-inclusive recipes, or use the iconic hashtag Ranch Everything. For some high-quality food spo.
I think we hit an end. Ranch Everything was the end, apparently.
Ranch coming to the movie theater this fall. Can we get more runtime next time, please?
At least it didn't loop.
The reason it stopped is because the ranch trailer music knew that we have to get into a game of Rocket League. It's just trying to keep us on time. So
some of those spots hit perfectly.
Yeah, I think after this game of Rocket League, we'll do the second part, which talks about the history of ranch, which also had a very movie trailer type theme.
If I could go back and edit the music for that trailer, I would have done a hard screech on ice cream.
Ice cream?
Okay, maybe. And then right back into it.
I just met you, and this is crazy. Ranch on ice cream? Okay, maybe. By the way, that is actually the new partner to Paul Simon's former bandmate.
Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel.
Butchered that earlier. What a show. What a chaos-filled show. But we're appreciative that you're here. What is your favorite condiment? Histotech 12, as I mentioned, did say love ranch. Ketchup is probably best, though. Most versatile, put on most stuff. On the most stuff. So. Also, I keep always forgetting that Histotech 12 on Twitch has a legalized ranch emote. It's actually the shirt that Austin wears on Austin's Puppet Pal. Yeah. Well, at least we know now we have some epic theater or movie trailer music whenever we need to do that.
Yeah, we might need it again.
Who knows? I ain't scared. All right, list of the day coming up. Top 10 best condiments. That is about 7 minutes from now. And then we will have sports later on in this hour. And then we'll wrap things up, send you somewhere if you're watching on Twitch via the raid. And we'll be back Monday, as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. It's been a fun week of shows, though, certainly. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. Might try to play some Apex Legends on Sunday. But I don't even know if that's going to happen. So I'd like to. I haven't got to play very much. The new season came out almost a month ago. It was on Valentine's Day. Are you going to be doing any sports.gaming shows anytime soon?
Nothing specifically planned, but getting into the weekend and not having a lot going on, there's a good chance that we'll stream. It'd be either tonight or tomorrow night. So keep an eye out, because we don't do much promoting. It's more of like, hey, you want to go stream? Yeah, okay, let's go, and then we go. So.
Wow, what a goal.
Nice
I kind of
roller.
knocked. I tapped it downward, and that threw them off. They were not ready for. Oh, I got a backwards goal.
With your butt.
I
Nice.
scored with my butt.
You sat on it and hatched it like an egg.
I will say, though, you're actually holding up pretty okay, considering you had that late night watching the Wonder Years at Crystal Ballroom in Portland.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, we've had back-to-back shows where one of us is holding on by a thread. Good morning and nice chat to Hey, it's Brendan T is here.
Nice chat.
He's here.
He's here. T's here. Hi, Hey, it's Brendan, which is definitely your name, as I read it right on the screen. It's good to see you tomorrow. I remember, I think it was yesterday, Brendan was talking about having a really quick changing my name, which is one of my favorite Brendan jokes as it is. And actually said, I should actually make a burner account where I can constantly change my Twitch name. Which is ironic, because Brendan has changed the Twitch name quite a bit. Not to where you said TTV like 2 times this week, and I didn't have the heart to correct you. I wasn't saying TTV. What do you think I was about to say? I was saying he's here.
He was just pronouncing the underscore. That's how it's pronounced in our dialect.
Yes. If you look up the GMS dictionary, an underscore is clearly a. I mean, even Bob pronounces things odd when you look at some of the keys on a keyboard.
Snoopy line thingy.
So.
Huh?
Hi. That's a great name. Hi.
Hi. Maybe he is the state of Hawaii.
Anyone have a opinion on ranch? What is the best condiment? That is our question of the day. So if you haven't answered already, certainly invited to. I think Kuhip is the best condiment.
Oh,
I kind of screwed that up.
that was close.
Stop taking my orbs. Thank you. Where I come from, put it on a pancakes vania. Sounds like tea. Put it. Is that next to Meadville, Pennsylvania? Today is nuts. Anyone have weekend plans? We heard quilt planning from KJ. Hope that goes pretty okay. Nice.
Nice
oh,
clear.
look at a score too. Oh, you
I
didn't
should get an assist on that, but I never hit the ball. I only hit you.
Oh my gosh.
What a play.
This
is Rocket League.
This is Rocket League. Oh no, I went the wrong way. I was trying to quick chat and I was screwing it up royal. Oh crap.
Wow. Our teammates helping a lot here. Went AFK at the perfect time.
They were adjusting their wheels, okay? It's like when you tie your shoe in a sporting event that requires shoes, which this one does not, we're cars. Although I think cars do have like some sort of shoe, right? Like a brake shoe or engine shoe. I'm just naming parts of a car that I know and then adding the word shoe at the end of it now.
I mean, tires are kind of car shoes.
That's true. Door shoes.
Oh, get in there. Get in there. Nice work.
KJ says Sunday is D&D. Last session we left off. Ooh, last session we left off on a cliffhanger, and I am so excited to get back. You're gonna need to turn that. You're gonna have to kill that volume a little bit more. You'll have to rerun it through and drop it some dBs because it pops through compared to your microphone. The goal's open. Oh,
I couldn't get in front of it. Nice, Doug. If our teammate had been there, like I set it up, you cleared the goal, he hits it in, it would have been epic.
Epic. Just like this movie trailer.
It would have been cracked, like GMS cracked black pepper.
This is crappy right here because this person gets kind of a lucky bounce, but it's gonna miss, and then unfortunately they tip it.
Yeah.
13 seconds left. Top 10 best condiments coming your way next.
Ooh, go. Our teammate's driving me nuts. Oh, he stopped. He didn't even signal. He stopped right in front of me.
Aw. It wouldn't have gone in, but it would have been at least a chance. So, GMS cracked black pepper. Where do we get a GMS emote?
Oh, I added it in there when I put in our. We have an animated one in the works, and so I threw that in there because we had 2 more slots, and it finally got approved.
Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, all right. GMS cracked pepper. Just like the Chobani in the lunch.
Animated one still pending.
We have a GMS emo in the chat. If you can you change those out once you put them in there?
Yeah.
Can you throw the square one in instead of the circle?
I just need the square one.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you. I love that. Why did we think of that? We have all these emote slots. What can we possibly put in there? Some pancakes, right? Yeah.
I just thought of another good animated one. Just a window with Bear going.
or to have the blinds go up and then there's Bear. I like that one too. K-Laugh doesn't work right now. K-Laugh's on a sabbatical. Just a second. To do. Bear emote. Thank you, K-Laugh. Listen, when you make as many zeros as K-Laugh does, you can do whatever you want.
You're welcome.
Oh, you need a bear or an EETMMT?
Eagle the mathematician.
Ah, thank you. Nice. Or Bob's Box.
Took me a while to figure that out.
Well, actually, it didn't take you that long, to be fair. We also could have a final hour crew emote, too.
It's true. It's true.
How many more people do we need to get subscribed to your channel to get other slots? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, how about we do that when we're not on the air? It's 7:28 West Coast time. A great business meeting. 10:28 East Coast, 3:28 for those watching GMS. And you care. Let's do list of the day. This comes to you courtesy of one of my favorite places to get lists, and that's Erdus. Erdus.com. This is going to be top 10 best condiments. Today is, in fact, National Ranch Day. We're asking, what is your favorite condiment? We've heard a lot of votes for ketchup. Ketchup seems to be kind of like a mainstay. We had hot sauce, or as I like, the best hot sauce ever, which is cracked black pepper. And you kind of settled on...
I think I'll go ranch.
Okay.
I think I use that on the most things.
If for what it's worth, I associate you most with ranch. So, yeah, there's a pizza place in town where when we get pizza, I have to make sure to get Sean the sidecar ranches. I remember one time we got it. I was like, I was gonna get you the ranch, but I knew we were gonna eat it here, and we have ranch here, and you said, no, you got to get the ranch.
The ranch is good.
It's different. It's different ranch. All right, number 1 on this list of top 10 condiments is yellow mustard. This is a clip from last year when we talked about condiments as well. I said ketchup actually apparently may not go on hot dogs, apparently. Sometimes people look down upon that. It's supposed to be mustard, which is a tangy yellow condiment made from water, turmeric, vinegar, and most importantly, ground yellow or white mustard seeds. It's a spicy flavor of mustard that comes from an oil formed by enzymes when the seed is crushed and broken.
2,
Number 2 is relish. It's a condiment made of chopped vegetables, pickles, herbs, sometimes even fruits that have been cooked and pickled. There's many different types of relish. The type that's most popular in America is primarily from cucumbers, but onion, garlic, chilies, pickles, and mustard are also sometimes among the ingredients.
Hey, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
In your thing, there is a meat pie, a picture that looks like some sort of meat thing that's put into like a croissant, basically. What is that?
Mm-hmm. That's a meat pie.
Is that what that is?
I'm sure it has a more specific name.
That sure looks like a meat pie. I wonder what it's called.
get to the chopper!
You scared the heck out of me, Bob. Headphone warning.
3,
Vinegar. Liquid condiment made from acid and water. It's vinegar.
4,
Number 4 is wasabi. It's a condiment paste made from the ground rhizomes of the wasabi plant, known as Japanese horseradish. It's hot and spicy.
I wouldn't like wasabi, would I?
No, I don't even like wasabi. It's not just the spice, because I like spicy things. I just don't like the taste of it.
Okay. So there's a flavor to it in addition to the spice?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
5,
Hot sauce. Again, if you eliminate the sauce and you eliminate the heat, it's black pepper. But I know a lot of people like it. There's a lot of varieties too. I mean, hot sauce. I mean, geez, how many varieties of hot sauce do you think there is at this point? There's got to be tens of thousands.
There's so many.
Yeah. Particularly places like South America and Central America, early forms of hot sauce date back thousands of years. Things like ghost pepper, habanero, etc. There's lots of varieties.
6,
Number 6 is Dijon mustard. It's a variety of the condiment made from ground brown mustard seeds, white wine, and an acidic liquid made from pressed unripe grapes or crab apples. It gives it its unique, slightly spicy flavor. Dijon mustard, surprisingly, originates from the French town Dijon.
French Downs.
French towns.
Ground brown mustard seeds. Ground brown. I like that. Number 7.
7,
Mayonnaise. there's nothing about mayonnaise that appeals to me, and I know I eat it. You know, it's in a tuna salad, for example, right? But just if you looked at me and said, sell me on mayonnaise, I couldn't give you any qualities about it that I like. But some people, many people, probably the vast majority, really like mayonnaise. You can put it on sandwiches, use it as dip, put it on a burger, in coleslaw, etc. It is not vegan, according to this blog. It is made from eggs, and some people can be allergic to it. There's in this list, when we share it with you, there's a whole bunch of allergy.
A lot of good information.
Yeah.
8.
Number 8 is ketchup. It's a tomato-based condiment known in some places as catsup. It actually is believed to have Chinese origins due to the similarity in name to a Southeast Chinese fermented fish sauce that British travelers in the 17th and 18th centuries were thought to have brought back to England and attempted to replicate, ending up with ketchup. Ketchup is, largely speaking, vegan.
9.
Barbecue sauce. Chilies. That's probably my favorite one, and I use it sparingly, but I do like it. A lot of varieties of barbecue sauce. Some are sweet, some are a little more, heat-filled, I suppose. You can use it on ribs, burgers, sausages. Barbecue sauce.
1, 0.
And number 10 is soy sauce. It's a thin, liquid condiment of Chinese origin and a strong umami taste. It's a popular part of Chinese and Japanese cuisine, traditionally made from soybeans, wheat, and water.
All right. That's from Arudis. Arudis.com. Top 10 best condiments. I know you need to go, but I think we should do the movie trailer one more time. So this is the movie trailer to Ranch, the movie, brought to you by Gaming Morning Show.
Turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Let's try. Let's try like. All right.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hidden Valley claims to have created the first ranch back in 1954 on its Dude Ranch in the mountains outside of Santa Barbara. Pretty idyllic for the birth of the one true dressing. Legend has it that plumber turned cowboy Hidden Valley rancher Steve Henson first established the ranch and cooked for his guests, covering his meals with a tantalizing mix of buttermilk and herbs. Then Steve began to package his dressing and send it off with his guests, but the demand became unmanageable. Eventually, ranch hit southwestern supermarkets and then traversed the nation, forcing the production of the heavenly liquid to be moved to a larger facility in Sparks, Nevada. Gone were the days of the home-style seasoning packets handed out to friends and neighbors to be mixed with buttermilk and mayo. This fall.
Hard cut.
Ranch. The movie. I think you could rewrite those two paragraphs, the first one we did and the second one we did, and make a really epic one. So
Yeah. Coming
in
soon.
Santa Barbara. All right. Everyone say goodbye to Sean. Since we're doing a 2-hour show today, Sean will not be back. So everyone say goodbye to Sean. Goodbye, Sean. Miss you. Goodbye, Sean. Sean. Oh, geez, bye. Eagle, the mathematical. Goodbye. I hope you have a great weekend, buddy. I'm Hefty Goof. I'll take you the rest of the way. We only have a very short amount of time left. We are going to send you via the raid. If you're watching on Twitch, again, reminder, Austin Attack 12 tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, doing a birthday celebration, a long stream. Austin, if you can remind me, is it a 12-hour show, or are you doing a smaller amount of time? But Apex Legends, a lot of friends will be making an appearance with Austin Attack 12, and most importantly, I'm being told by Austin, going to be raising funds, continuing to raise funds for Trans Lifeline. So if you'd like to donate, be part of the over $400 that have already been raised, please go to Austin Attack 12. It's a 12-hour show for Austin Attack 12, and happy birthday to you, Austin. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be sure to do what you can with Austin Attack 12 tomorrow. You need a Bear or EETMMT. I do like that abbreviation. I think we should adopt that one, or the acronym, I should say, for Eagle to Mathematigual. So that looks pretty good. I like the lowercase e. Nice work there. Probably more than 100,000 hot sauces. And KJ says, I am a condiment sauce person. Says banana ketchup is way better than plain ketchup. Given the fact, KJ, that you live closer to Sean and me, have you ever had the Portland Company ketchup? Because that was kind of all the rave when we talked about it earlier in the show. Also says, love a Chipotle raspberry BBQ sauce as well. Austin Attack 12 says, wait, I wasn't listening. Do the list again, please. We have it linked to you if you would like to check that out. Austin Attack 12 says, my birthday is Tuesday. It's been confusing. No, not confusing at all. It's birthday week-ish more for Austin Attack 12. So, KG says, no, I haven't. I will have to get some and try it. Yeah, we're apparently going to become a Portland Ketchup Company distributor because we told the audience that we'd send it. We also said we would send you all something else. I remember I said something to Brendan about sending me your actual mailing address. So whatever I said earlier, please let us know, and I'll get that out. Today is Jordy Jasper's birthday. Tomorrow is MZ Noodle's birthday. Some of the birthdays that we celebrated today, and we've shared some extra facts about Ranch. Right now, it is time.
You can news if you wanna.
To tell you the story that we're tracking at this hour. It's from Ben Hooper of UPI. First, today we told you about the person in Maryland who's won the lottery twice and credits his long hair as the reason for doing so. Won $100,000 the first time around. Ended up using that one to buy a home, and now is using a new $50,000 prize to pay for a wedding. Now Ben Hooper tells us the story of drivers who rescued a husky spotted running loose on a Los Angeles highway. I love huskies. Huskies are one of my favorite dogs of all time. They're so beautiful, and roar, roar, roar. So I love that quite a bit. Good morning to Wailing Wage. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by this morning. We're doing our At This Hour story. A husky spotted running loose on a busy Los Angeles highway was wrangled by concerned drivers and turned over to authorities. Highway Patrol said drivers spotted the dog running Wednesday night in the southbound lanes of the 710 freeway in the Commerce area. Dog was caught on video running alongside fast lane traffic. Drivers were able to box the husky in next to the highway divider, and witnesses were able to leash the canine and give it a bowl of water while waiting for police to arrive. Highway Patrol loaded the husky into the back of a patrol vehicle, gave it a lift to an animal control shelter. The dog was wearing a collar when it was found, and authorities are now hoping to find the owner. And that is the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Super late for the show. Never too late. Never too late to be here. Although we are doing a 2-hour show today, so welcome in, final hour crew. Thank you for being here. I'm going back. I have 3 basketball games today and tomorrow. And the voice is one thing. I have to start drinking tea for sure, because yesterday my games were fairly spaced out, which was nice. But I got done with the show yesterday, and I had to kind of hustle to get everything done that I needed to go and get done before leaving, and I wanted to leave myself more time. Plus, kind of tired, not gonna lie, but I love doing the show, and so I didn't feel obligated. This was something I wanted to do, to be here today. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a good weekend, all things considered. I got a double overtime game yesterday. First day of the tournament, I had a buzzer beater, like literally at the buzzer, which is awesome. You don't get those a whole lot when you're broadcasting games, and so super thankful for kind of the luck of the draw I've had so far, and hopefully that'll continue the rest of the way. The good news, though, is by being somewhat sleep deprived, there's been some loopiness today, so we've had some good clips out of this show, which has been nice. Nice save. We would have otherwise done Friday, which is an Achievement Hunter effort on Friday to work on our Rocket Pass. So won't do that instead. If you have a favorite condiment, you haven't shared that with us, you're invited to. Also, if you have weekend plans, we've heard folks go into the quilt store. We have, obviously, Austin Tech 12's 12-hour show coming up tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time. We also heard D&D on Sunday from KJ. So if anyone else has weekend plans to share, always like to hear what y'all are up to celebrate the 2 days in between the weeks. Today's loopiness has been entertaining, and it's been real. Voice holding up, though. Pretty okay. I'll take it. Yeah, today is going to be honey and tea. Lots of hot water. Which is usually the case from the get-go on the tournament, but my voice has actually been pretty okay just in general lately. I haven't had a whole lot of, like, cough or recurring sickness. I felt like I was going to be congested from November until April. And that's kind of subsided, which has been very welcomed. Because, yeah, being congested is really getting old. Did it! Cracked! That was a good play. Oh, that person almost had it, too. Brendan, you haven't been down with the sickness? Down with the sickness? No, I have not. I've not been down with the sickness. You know, I really was trying to get that orb, I promise, and for some reason I could not. It was not meant to be. Oh, get in there. Nice. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. If you're playing games, let us know what you're playing. Like I said, I'm going to try to play Apex Legends on Sunday, but I have to drive back from Portland on Sunday, so I don't know if I'll have my morning slot that I usually play at like 6 a.m. Pacific time. A lot of times on Sundays. Have to do a lot of like catching up at the house. That's the one thing about doing the tournament for a long time. These are interesting. So you do, 3 games a day, and sometimes you're basically at the site from 9 a.m. till 10 at night, and so you're there for so long. And this is one of those situations where, like, if something happens worldwide, you may not know because you're just focusing on nothing else but the tournament. And I've had situations where it's like, oh, that happened while we were in the tournament? That's nuts. You leave and you're like, huh. But this was also where I was when the pandemic started back in 2020. We had the first day of the tournament. The tournament that we do is a high school tournament, has the girls and boys teams at the same site. And the first day was, I believe, the girls' quarterfinals. So the first day of the tournament is just 4 games, and it's all the 1 bracket's worth of quarterfinals. So they get all done, and as that tournament's going on, you're starting to hear, news of coronavirus hitting, the U.S. in a far bigger quantity, and then like the big catalyst in the sports world was one of the Utah Jazz players, Rudy Gobert, had tested positive for coronavirus, and that happened, I want to say, on that Wednesday night, which was, the tournament runs Wednesday through Saturday. And so everyone started to be like, uh-oh. And, I think the game that night was postponed between the Jazz and whoever they were playing. And so we're starting to get all this information, and you start to wonder, like, what's going to happen with the tournament we're doing. And the next day, the decision was made to continue the tournament, but without fans. And so the next morning, which is elimination games, and they're already very quiet compared to the evening games because a lot of people don't want to get up at, whatever time in the morning, 8 a.m. in the morning to come to a game that's not on the championship side of the bracket. They're always pretty quiet, but this one was one of the weirdest broadcasting, moments I had in my life because it was completely empty. It was just the players, the staff, and me broadcasting to an empty, 5,000 place arena, right? And that was bizarre. And then as soon as those first 2 games were over, they shut it down. It was really, really bizarre. So, but memorable, and for a way that I wish wouldn't have been the case. So, all All right, thank you for being here at 7:47 West Coast time, 10:47 out east, 3:47 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Good morning and a nice chat.
Nice
To
chat.
Gabe Pride, good morning, GMS and friends. Morning, gorgeous people. It's great to see you. Austin Attack 12 I was like, whoa, there's someone else named Wage. Haha. We have Wailing Wage in the chat. Says, I don't know yet what I'm playing besides Apex for Austin's birthday stream. I hope that goes pretty okay. Let's see, what do we have? Replaying Resident Evil Village in preparation for the RE4 remake and Breath of the Wild. It's a great double dip. Since we have a little bit of time, I will give you the video game headlines because this one applies to you, Brendan. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been delayed to later this year. That's from Michael McWhorter of Polygon. E3 2023 digital showcase dates announced. That's from Logan Plant of IGN. But also, Resident Evil 4 demo is available today. I think Sean said that it is ready to go. So if you want to check that out, Marcus Stewart of Game Informer says it will be available today, but I think Sean said that it's already out right now if you want to try the demo. Before Your Eyes for PS5, Bleak Faith Forsaken for PC, DC's Justice League Cosmic Chaos out for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, PC. Matto Anomalies out for PS, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. Project Nightlight for PC, and our name of the morning was Big Ambitions out today for PC. So those were some of the video game headlines that we shared with you, which we usually share with you in the final hour crew, but since we're only doing a 2-hour show, we figured we'd give that to you now. Plus, all my emotes are whales, so... Yep, I'm not playing the demo. I know I'm playing, but the reviews are great. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. Quiet I'm Gaming, nice chat to you.
Nice chat.
It was, in fact, released last night. Played it. It was good fun. That's awesome, Quiet. I'm happy. Yeah, Resident Evil 4. I'm interested, actually, Brendan, if you're going to play that on stream, I'd like to check it out, because Resident Evil 4 is still kind of more in the early Resident Evil vein, as opposed to the super, super startling, everyone's like a zombie, or not everyone's a zombie, everyone's like a demon type thing. Possessed is the word I was looking for. Mel B says, are you going to celebrate Mario Day today? I am not, but it is Mar 10, Mario Day. So if you're going to celebrate Mario, I hope they have a very, very good time. All right, it's time for sports. Sports brought to you, as always, by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. This is our final segment, and we're going to send you somewhere if you're watching on Twitch. Yesterday in sports, let's see what happened. There were games that were played, I'm sure, and one of them involved the following teams. Your Seattle Kraken lost 5-4 at Ottawa in the NHL. Dallas beat Buffalo 10-4. The Stars put up 10 goals against Buffalo on the road. That's pretty awesome. Carolina 1-0 win over Philadelphia. Overtime, Islanders win on the road at Pittsburgh 4-3. Sorry, Element. Rangers over Montreal 4-3 in a shootout. Now also a road win for the Rangers. Sorry, Papa Paz. The Vegas Golden Knights, an overtime win over Tampa Bay on the road. Lightning lose at home 4-3. Sorry, Quiet. New Jersey beat Washington 3-2 in a shootout. St. Louis beat San Jose 4-2. Edmonton over Boston 3-2. The Kings beat Colorado 5-2. Good job, Chris and me. Sorry, Hofbrew. Arizona over Nashville 4-1. And Ottawa, as I mentioned, beat Seattle 5-4. Milwaukee, Sacramento, Memphis, Utah, Charlotte, and Indiana winners in the NBA. Let's see what else is going on. We have the Players' Championship K-Laugh Memorial Golf Spot underway, second round in Florida. Ben Griffin and Victor Hovland, along with Chad Ramey, all holding the lead at -8. The first two of those already in play. Europa League Soccer, Lev beat Fur 2-0. Rom over Rousseau 2-0. Spo and Ars tied 2 apiece. Ubi and Yuzji tied at 3. Juv over Fre 1-0. Sev took care of Fen 2-0. Shaw and Faye tied at 1 in full time. And Munn defeated Bet 4-1. There you go. There's some of your soccer scores. Any headlines to share? Vikings release former All-Pro Adam Thielen. Free agency is getting set to start, I want to say on Sunday. It's March 15th. New league year? That's not going to be Sunday. That's going to be like next Wednesday. So you can start negotiating, I think, on Sunday, and then deals can be officially announced and signed coming up on Wednesday next week. Also, the Rams reportedly looking at trading Matthew Stafford. Wow. Whole lot of names on the trading block for the defending Super Bowl champs from a year ago. Obviously, Kansas City won it this year. Zadarius Smith asking the Vikings for a release. That's another NFL name that may be looking for a new team. Marlins agree to a free agent contract with a veteran first baseman. Yuli Gurriel has agreed to a contract with the Marlins. Okay. Texans have lost a draft pick, fined $175,000 after reporting a violation involving Deshaun Watson. Texans forfeiting a 2023 fifth-round pick. NFL announced the franchise committed a salary cap violation. League determined that the club provided former Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson with undisclosed compensation in the form of a membership at an alternative athletic facility in 2020. Now will forfeit the fifth-round pick, fined $175,000. The Houstonian is a luxury hotel and club the Texans provided a membership for and has a deep connection with Watson and the Texans. Houstonian was part of the allegations against Watson as the hotel where the former Texans quarterback hosted women to give him massage appointments. So that is a new tidbit into a very old story. So, all right. There you go. That is your sports at 7:55. KJ says, off to work. Have a great Super Martin. You too. I hope it goes pretty okay for you, KJ. And thank you for being part of the show today. Mel B is going to play some Mario later. Brendan says, I will be streaming it. Took off for opening day and everything. That's awesome. Resident Evil 4 with Hey, it's Brendan TT. Nope. I did it again. That's not even the right shout out. There you go. You can find Hey, it's Brendan streaming on Twitch. I'm going to wrap it up. I think you could play the original RE4. The remake has quite a bit more unsettling atmosphere. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. All right. Let's see. Thank you for being here. Truly. You are all amazing folks. Thank you for being part of our audience. We truly appreciate it. Each and every weekday morning from 6 a.m. Pacific time until 9 a.m. Pacific time. All right. Let's see. There's demos there. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, wow, they've changed my page. That's the button I was looking for. I was like, why am I getting all this extra stuff? It's actually a pretty interesting thing I should go check out. We are going to send you over. Who's playing what? Let's pick based on games. All right, we'll send you over to someone who's streaming Mario Kart Deluxe 8. We've sent you here before on a whim, and that is to Space Aaliyah. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we would truly appreciate it. I'm going to go. Thank you for being here. It's a lot of fun. It's Gaming Morning Show. We'll see you again on Monday for all 3 hours. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Goodbye!